So friends, I think all you have seen my previous 4 videos for the solution of WPSC Assistant Engineer Civil Equipment Exam 2007. I think all you have enjoyed my video and it was very helpful for you. Here comes the fifth part or the last part for the solution of 2007. So let's start from question number 82. In Francis equation for necessary correction for end contraction for calculation of discharge capacity of the spillway of a dam, N represent, and these are the options. Now we know that for the design of spillway gravity dam, Francis equation for necessary correction due to complete end contraction, Ln equals to Lt minus 0.1 N Hc plus Hv, where the symbols have their usual meanings, okay, and here N is asked, okay. So N equal to number of corners which serve to deflect the water, okay. So option B is correct. Now question number 83. As per Lacy's regime theory, the flow velocity is proportional to, and these are the options. Now we know that as per Lacy's equation, velocity v equal to qf square by 140 whole to the power 1 by 6. Okay, where q is equal to discharge and f is the Lacy's seal factor. So here option D, qf square to the power 1 by 6, this is proportional, this will be the answer. So option D is answer. Now question number 84. That if the duty of water required for a crop is 100 hectare per meter cube second and a base period of 100 days, the total depth of water for crops will be nearly, and these are the options. Okay, so here we know that base period is 100 days, okay, and the duty is 1000 hectare per m³ second, okay. Now the total depth delta will be 8.64 b by d. This is in meter. Okay. So here base period is 100 days and duty is 1000 hectares per meter cube second. Okay. So we get the result as 86.4 centimeter. That is nearly 90 centimeter. Okay. So option C is answer. You got my point? Now question number 85. In a gravity dam, total force due to wave pressure Hw above the still water acts at a height of, now this is the numerical equation, that wave force Pw equal to 2 into gamma W into Hw square, okay, where this Hw equals to 0.032 root over of Fv, where F is equal to phase of the reservoir and V equal to velocity, wind velocity, okay. For F greater than, that means phase length greater than 32 km, Hw equal to this. Now this wave force act at a height of 0.375 Hw above the still water level, okay. You should know this expression in detail. So here option A 0.375 Hw is the correct option. Now question number 86. An aquifer that is confined at the bottom but not at the top is known as option C, semi-confined aquifer. Because a semi-confined aquifer is an aquifer underlain by an impermeable stratum and bounded at the top by soil layers of relatively low permeability. Okay. So semi-confined aquifer is confined at the bottom but not at the top, okay. So option C is correct. Also you can know aquiclude. An aquiclude is a geological formation which is porous but not permeable. Such rock may bear water but do not yield the same as they are impermeable, okay. So here option C is correct. Now question number 87. Interception loss is more at the start of the storm, more at the end of a storm. Option A, total concentration of biochemical, total concentration of organic matter, uniform throughout the storm, random nature throughout the storm. Now we know that the greatest interception loss occurs at the beginning of a storm when the vegetation surfaces are dry and the interception storage capacity is large. Okay, it will be apparent that the rainfall frequency, that means the frequency of the re-wetting, is likely to be considerably greater significance than either the duration or the amount of rainfall. Okay, so option A, more at the start of the storm, is correct. Now question number 88. When a river starts meandering, the sediment carrying capacity, and these are the options. Here option B is correct. First increases, ultimately decreases. Okay. As we know, the transversional sedimental transport capacity increases until maximum directional angle, that means phi m equal to 65 degree, and then decreases rapidly with increasing phi m. Meandering streams are likely to adjust their maximum angle phi m to react equilibrium between the longitudinal transport capacity and the upstream sediment load. Okay, so here option B is correct. Now question number 89. That storage of water by impounding is required where? This is the option. The answer will be the water availability is insufficient. I am explaining that a reservoir with outlets controlled by gate that release stored surface water as needed in dry condition, which may also store water for domestic and industrial use or for flood control, is called the impounding reservoir. Okay, it is also called as the storage reservoir. So option D is correct. Now question number 90. That drawdown or depression head related to pumping in a well is, and these are the options. Here the correct answer will be difference between the water level in the well after pumping and the level of unaffected water table. Okay, I am telling you that the drawdown in a well is the difference between the pumping water level and the static, that means non-pumping water level. Okay, that is the difference between the water level in the well after pumping and the level of unaffected water table. Okay, so option A is correct. Now question number 91. Biochemical oxygen demand of wastewater is a measure of, and these are the options. Option C, concentration of biodegradable organic matter, and option D, concentration of chemically oxidized matter. Okay, here option C is correct, because chemical oxygen demand measures, that means COD, measures the total organic matter content of an effluent, both biodegradable as well as non-degradable. Okay, whereas BOD, that means biochemical oxygen demand, only measure the biodegradable organic. Okay, so option C is correct. Now question number 92. The growth of algae is useful in, and these are the options. Now here the growth of algae is useful in oxidation pond. Option C is correct. I am telling you the reason. That in oxidation pond, the treatment process occurring may be said to be result from a symbiosis of bacteria and algae. Algae grows during the energy from the sun and carbon dioxide. Okay, and the inorganic compounds released by the bacteria in water. So a symbiotic process happens in oxidation pond between the algae and the bacteria. So option C is answer. Okay, now question number 93. This is a numerical question. Okay, a certain amount of sewage when allowed to settle gives 28 centimeter cube of sludge. If the dry weight of this sludge is 4 gram, then what will be the sludge index? Okay, so here we know that the volume in ml occupied by 1 gram of activated sludge after settling the aerated liquid for 30 minutes is called sludge volume index or SVI. So SVI equals to 28 cc divided by 4 gram, that is 7 ml per gram. Okay, so option B is correct. Now question number 94. Bacteria coli are harmless organism, but their presence in water indicates, and these are the options. Now correct answer will be that indicates presence of pathogenic bacteria. Option C. I am telling you why. Escherichia coli or E. coli is the major species in the fecal coliform group of the 5 general groups of bacteria that comprise the total coliform. Only E. coli is generally not found growing and reproducing in environment. Okay. Consequently, E. coli is considered to be species of coliform bacteria that is best indicator of fecal pollution and possible presence of pathogen. Okay. So option C is correct. Now question number 95. In general, pH value of fresh sewage remains, the correct answer will be between 7 to 14. Okay. I am telling you that pH value of the average sewage system will be around 7.5 to 8.5 and will run alkaline as long as the sewage remains fresh and does not go septic. Okay. So it is between 7 to 14. Option D is correct. Now question number 96. If the chlorine demand of a water sample is found to 0.2 mg per liter, this is liter, and the sample of bleaching powder contains 30% chlorine, that is 30%, okay, that is 30% chlorine, what will be the amount of such bleaching powder needed to treat 1 liter of water? Now this is the solution. The chlorine demand of water sample is 0.2 mg per liter. So to treat 1 liter of water chlorine require 0.2 mg. Okay. And bleaching powder contains 30% of chlorine. So total amount of bleaching powder will be 0.2 by 0.3 equals to 0.67 milligram. Okay. That means option D is correct. Now question number 97. What it states? That breakpoint chlorination of water involves additional chlorine in an amount sufficient to kill Giardia cyst. Option B is correct. That is, react with any ammonia and readily oxidize that organic matter. I am telling you why. The breakpoint chlorination is the point at which the addition of chlorine to water is done until the chlorine demand has been satisfied. Okay. So after the chlorination, any chlorine added will result is a free chlorine residual, that is proportional to the amount of chlorine added. If ammonia is present in the water at the time of chlorination, breakpoint chlorination will not occur until all the ammonia and readily oxidized organic matter react with chlorine. Okay. So option B is correct. Now question number 98. Polyelectrolytes are usually cationic, non-ionic, anionic, high molecular weight. Okay. Now we know that polyelectrolytes are both cations and anions. They have high molecular weights and are sometimes called polysalts. Okay. So option D, high molecular weight, is the correct option. Now question number 99. The average time required for a batch of water to pass through the settling basin is known as, and these are the options. Now the correct option is flow through time. We know that flow through period is the average time required for a batch of water to pass through the settling tank. It is always less than the detention period. Okay. As we know, the detention period is the theoretical time taken by a particle of water to pass between the entry and the exit of a settling tank. Okay. So here option A is correct. Now question number 100, the last question. M of cone, that is cone, is employed to determine, option C, settleable solid, is the correct answer. M of cone is used to measure the volume of settleable solids in a specific volume of water or wastewater. Okay. And the suspended solids can be removed by sedimentation or filtration. Okay. So this is total 100 number of question. Actually in 2007 there are more theoretical question and only few numerical question was there with compared to other year. Okay, so friends, this is the complete solution for the year of 2007. Okay, and if you are enjoying my videos, then please subscribe my channel. In the next video I am trying to upload some gist of any subject. Okay, if you are interested, then please comment in the comment box that which subject should I start. Okay, I am thinking to start with environmental engineering or soil mechanics, because that is the major part for the WPSC AE exam. Okay, and I will give a clear idea about the subject starting from the first chapter. Okay, so that's all, my friend. Please share the video to all of your friends so that all can be helpful. And thank you very much and all the best for your future endeavor.